Hello and welcome back. You joined me in the morning because it's time to get ready for going out today. If you watch my recent vlog, you'll know when I was filming this. Exactly. Oh, that's hard. What I didn't do is go find my might have to nip off near the back end of this to try to find it. I wanted my powder blush and bronze, which I don't normally use, but I think I might need it today. We'll see. But yeah, it's a get ready with me day, and we're going to look at my pregnancy symptoms while at this. Thought I'd combine a bit of what I do both of, and there's a lot of new products I'm using actually today as well, so that'll be fun. I've never used half of these, so this will be fun. I've got a new primer to use. I keep trying different primers, so I've got like 10 just tucked around my room. This one's the Chrome Cloud Illuminating Primer from Made by Mitchell, and I do like glow, so I'm hoping I like that. I'm also going to try a different mascara today that I've never tried. I have a highlighter I've never tried. I am going to be using a different blush stick, but I've used this, you've seen me use it. But yeah, there are a few different things I think I'm going to use, and then I've got a few palettes here to change for my eyeshadow. So we're going to start with primer. I'm going to try and figure out if I have a headband nearby to put my hair out of my way. Now I'm going on a trip, or I might have some clips somewhere in my hair drawer next to me. And I say that, I don't think I do, because it's me and I'm just not that prepared. Honestly, at the moment, I just have not got any prep brain at all. I'm blaming pregnancy. Right, hopefully it'll be okay. We're just going to try and ignore it. So, starting with primer. Like I said, we're going to try this Made by Mitchell one. I've been using, at the moment, the Elf Skin one. SPF, but today it looks like we were meant to go outside, but I don't think we're going to be doing now. So just put a few pumps on my hand because I don't want to put it straight on my face. I don't know how it needed mixing. Let's have a look how this is going to be. You know, I should have done ring light on would help, and opening my blind. So I'm going to pop this on and then I'm going to open both of them. And then we'll carry on, because at the moment I've got no natural light. I didn't mean to, I just got distracted by my daughter for about 20 minutes. Should have been getting ready about 20 minutes ago and I've not. So we're going to do that and then we'll get on with talking about everything. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing as well. So we'll do ring light first because you're right in front of me. Hello, light. And then, if you don't mind me just getting up close and personal, I'm just going to open the blind. That's the best that's getting. That's not nice out there. Well, you can tell that's a glowy primer. Luckily my foundation is meant to be glowy, so it's not going to affect it that bad. Normally I used to do like my eyebrows first and stuff, but I started trying doing my base first now and doing my eyes and that last. I used to do that all the time and then I changed it. And the foundation is my usual Lancome Tinted Doll 110C. I'm going to go get new concealer soon though to go with it. Right, so we're going to start with a really obvious one, I think. Because everyone hears about it in pregnancy. It's not something new, and it is morning sickness. And it's not just in the morning. With Aoife it was. This one it's not. So with Aoife, if you have emetophobia and don't like hearing about sick, I'd probably skip forward a bit here, because I am going to talk about it. So basically with Aoife, every morning, the first half hour of every day I'd need to be sick. No matter what, even if I didn't eat anything, I had to throw up. If I ate or drank anything, that was coming up. It just didn't stay in me. It was one of them things, it just didn't stay. I'm going to blend this with my Made by Mitchell brush. I can't see things, I'm like blind without glasses. So yeah, I threw up every morning, no matter what, whether I ate, if I drank anything, or if I had an empty stomach, I would throw up. So it'd just be bile, or it would be anything I'd had. So I had to learn, like, I can't have a drink when I wake up, I couldn't even have water, I couldn't have anything for half an hour because I'd just be so ill. So that was always fun with Aoife, but that's all I really had, except for one time when I ate jacket potato. I threw up everywhere, so now I don't really eat jacket potatoes. They make me feel sick. The thought of one's just not it. The things I'm using you guys mainly to do my makeup today, because my mirror's gone missing. I say that, I have got that Lancome one here I could use. Just to make sure, because I'm like relying on my view thing there and it's not exactly accurate. So I should probably look in here as well to check it's blended. There we go. Yep, I would have completely missed around my lip though. Right, I really like them two together actually, they're very glowy. Wow, that is some glow. Yeah, then this time round has been very different. You'll have seen in my vlogs I spoke about having not sickness but nausea, like the worst nausea in my first trimester vlog. I mentioned it quite a lot. I have not thrown up. I think I threw up the other day a little bit off pizza, but I don't know if that was something else or what, but I definitely threw up from pizza the other day. But I didn't really throw up, it was just a little bit, whereas last time was very different that way. But most food is making me feel really, really sick. I'm going to do a video soon talking about the food versions I've had, because, oh, has there been a few? I feel for Cal, because after time I go to make dinner and I'm like, can't eat that. Smell of it makes me want to throw up. So yeah, it's been quite a interesting one this time round for food, because I'm really struggling to find stuff I actually want to eat, which isn't good. Don't get me wrong, it's not a case of I don't like food, because I do. It's a case of I cannot find food that doesn't make me want to be sick very easily. A lot of it's just no. I've got very specific cravings I like, and if you give me them, I'll most likely be fine. In fact, I was loving pizza until the other day, and then that happened, so that's the problem as well, I've found. I can be loving something and then all of a sudden I hate it, and it's horrendous, because it's like that one safe food I had, where I just used the W7O, and it's the Oh So Sensitive concealer today. I normally always use this one, but it's running out, so I'm going to actually have to purchase a new soon, I think before we go on holiday. I'm going to need new. I've got some new other stuff coming, I just forgot to order that when I ordered all my new stuff, which is not good. So I'm just going to pack this in a bit and then I'll finish it with my beauty blender, because I've got a beauty blender that I want to try. I got a new one recently, so my sponge went better. Yeah, so it's been a bit different, because I've not, like last time I barely had food aversions, but so many food aversions because of the nausea. It's kind of like come together with it. And then cravings wise, to go off of that, I've had a lot more, I'd say I've had more cravings this pregnancy or not, because I had quite a few cravings last time. Some of them are very similar cravings that I had with Aoife. I had the same. Other ones are different. So it's made by Mitchell Sponge I want to try, because I've had it sat in my drawer for a bit and never used it, so I wanted to try it and see how it blends. But yeah, I've not really had much difference with that. I've had quite a lot of cravings, like good ones. They've not been bad cravings or anything like that. They've just been intriguing. I think I want to put a bit more concealer, so I've got a spot come up there and I've got a bit of a dark under the eye, which I didn't know I had. I'm just going to pop a bit more concealer on. This one, which is just part of pregnancy, no matter who you are, is frequent urination, and that is the joy of HCG, and also there's a baby pressing your bladder. At the start of the pregnancy, it's because of HCG, which is the pregnancy hormone that gets released, and then about 13-14 weeks in, your womb has doubled in size, so it's now a point where everything is pressing on your bladder instead of it being a hormone causing it, which is just a nightmare. So yeah, that's been fun. That has been really, really fun to deal with. Absolutely love that part of pregnancy so much. About 20 million trips up the stairs every day of the week. Same with Aoife. That is like practically something you'll find in most pregnancies. It's not a very some do, some don't. Next I have fatigue. So with Aoife, I didn't find it that bad, this bit. But I was just moving house, so I don't know if I was knackered and I just didn't notice. I knew I was tired more in the sense of the day I did my test, because I tested Aoife, basically we moved house on the 19th of September 2021. Moved into here like the 18th, 19th, and on the 19th I sat down and went, I am so tired, I should not be this tired from moving house. And Carl just kind of looked at me and said, I think you need to do a pregnancy test because you're really late, which was normal for me because I was really regular. So I was like, oh, I should be fine, I can't see it being that. He's like, no, I'm going to go get you a test just to be safe. Lo and behold, I was pregnant. But then I don't know if the tiredness from that then subsided and I kind of didn't think about it because by the way, this will blend better in a minute. Because I was obviously moving house, I didn't even think twice about the tiredness being like baby related. And I was kind of just chalking it down to the move as well. So a lot of the time when I would have felt the most tired, I had that, and plus I could sleep when I wanted last time. I can't now. Whereas this time, oh, am I feeling the tiredness? I have been so exhausted, and the thing is, looking after a toddler, I can't just go, I'm gonna get a nap. I'm just gonna go have a quick nap real quick, because I want to. I'm really tired. Like, some days Cal can help me with it, sometimes his mum will take her and I can have a sleep, but obviously Cal works, so we can't always have time available. I know I have to go to sleep if I want to sleep when Cal finishes work, or if Aoife has a nap. Best day ever, because I just go to sleep with her. Best day ever when Aoife decides she wants to have a nap. And it makes me so happy at the moment. Once it was like, no naps. Now I'm like, nap, please. Please just nap, because I need to sleep so desperately right now. Please have a nap. So yeah, the fatigue's been bad this time. Like, it's been so tiring. I just want to sleep. That was made by Mitchell bronzer used on my nose. I used a bit much, I didn't mean to. I could not tell you the shade of that without popping my glasses quickly on. That is Shady Business, and then I have the W7 bronzing drop for my bronze, which I always use. Okay, next we've got heartburn. So with Aoife, heartburn was like the bane of my existence, and that's putting it simply. Like, I had some of the worst heartburn with that child. My mum had it with me and both my siblings as well, to be fair. But oh my word, Aoife, the heartburn I had with her was horrendous. I don't know why, but it was so bad with Aoife. Like, the whole pregnancy, it started so early, whereas I've not had any, touch wood, heartburn yet. I'm literally 13 weeks tomorrow when filming this, and I have yet to have any heartburn. And it's not like I'm not eating stuff that could cause it. I'm having pastry and stuff like that, which is known to cause heartburn. Like, my dad gets heartburn quite a lot. Pastries and stuff do cause it. Beer causes it, and I drink non-alcoholic beers every so often. Like, it's very bizarre, the difference we've found. Like, I've not had heartburn at all this time round, yet last time I had the most horrendous heartburn. Honestly, there was nights I woke up and I couldn't breathe. It was that painful. I'd have to wake up and whack Cal, and then like any actual heartburn medication used to make me feel really sick. So I couldn't have like Rennies and stuff, because it'd make me feel really ill. So I used to have like a glass of milk, and that would do it, but I had to down a glass of milk. And I have a slight lactose issue, so it wasn't the best thing to have. But if it meant I could breathe, I didn't care. I would have took anything to get rid of that pain. It was genuinely like that horrendously bad. I would have done anything to get rid of that pain at the time. It was horrible. Like, genuinely, I hated it. But this one, quite chill. And it's just, yeah, doesn't really mind. Doesn't really want to bother with heartburn. Did like to do the whole pregnancy. Honestly, couldn't be happier, because I hate heartburn with such a passion because of how bad I've had it in the past. Like, oh, it literally feels like the acid is here and you just cannot breathe. No matter what you're doing, you can't breathe. It is horrendous. Okay, so blush, I normally use my Clinique stick, or I've been using Charlotte Tilbury at the moment though. As you can see, I've not got much left. Hence why I don't use it all the time, but I should probably start using it again. You can take it on holiday with me because it's dead glowy. It'll be nice in the sun. But I'm going to go in instead with the Shein one, which I think you've seen me use the Shein one before from She Glam. It's the shade Rose Ritual. And the pigment, I'll do it on my hand to show you quickly. If I do it there for you. There is seriously, like, if I try and blend that out for you, it is pigmented. Like, it doesn't go anywhere very quickly. So I have to remember I only need like one stroke of this, because last time I did like two like I do with my, like you can see on the brush. I did two like I do with my Clinique one, 2 or 3, and it was bright. So I'm trying to be careful and not end up with too much blush. Okay, heightened emotions. Oh, that's actually quite apt. Last night I was like crying for ages. So basically, it's a year since my dog died. So I was like crying a lot last night. I think that's like fair play to cry that though. But like anything, I can be crying at stuff. I'm more angry. I know I'm more angry and snappy, which Cal is well aware of why it's not a problem, luckily, because he knows it's just the pregnancy getting to me. And it happens because of hormones. They're just up and down and all over the place. It's like mood swings and stuff. They're just everywhere, your hormones. It's really hard to not be everywhere with it. See, that's like a nice blush. It's not too much. Just need to get a little bit. Have I got any on my brush left for my nose? I don't think I do, and I don't really want to dip it. I'm just very cautious of putting too much in the middle of my nose now. No, it looks okay. Do I want more blush? Do I not? I can't decide if it's enough or if I want a bit more. I'm starting to get to the point where people go blush blind. I'm going to start doing that soon. Hey, careful. Let's do a tiny dab more. Just bring it up here a little bit more on both sides. That's better. Yeah, I have to be really careful with that blush and remember how pigmented it is. It's good for the price though. Oh, it's good for the price. But yeah, and I had them really bad mood swings. I think it's your hormones are doing this because they're trying to level out. Especially at the start, it's even worse because your body's trying to get used to the hormones. Second time round, your body's ready for the hormones. So it's done it before. First time, it's like, whoa, what's all this going on? Okay, I've had to write these down, boy, because I have the worst memory as well. I've got baby brain. Sense of smell, oh, both pregnancies, and this is one of the reasons I knew I was pregnant again this time. If the bin needs emptying in our kitchen, the smell always, I hate the smell of it. If I'm near it, I can smell it, it goes through me. If our bin needs emptying in our kitchen when I'm pregnant, oh, do I know about it? I can literally smell it across the other side of the room. It's no longer our house. It's like I can smell it over the other side of the room. It's so bad. My sense of smell is so much more heightened. Last pregnancy, I had to bank out from eating pasta sauces, like the Bachelor's pasta things. They made me want to throw up so badly. I literally had to like stop him eating them around me. They made me feel that ill. So I was trying to get this powder out. This is running out really badly, hence I'm having to whack it a lot. I just want to set under my eyes a bit before I do my makeup, my eyes. Yeah, it was so bad. It was, horrendous, honestly. And I still have it this time. Like last night, I was sat there and went, Cal, I can smell the bin. He's like, jumping into it. I'm like, yes, because I can't go near that. Because it's that bad as well. It knocks me really sick, so I can't go near it. But yeah, so sense of smell is extremely heightened, especially for me. I've found it's so heightened. Thicker hair. So I found my hair again this time, and I've really found it with Aoife. My hair really thickened up with her. I've got a lot of regrowth starting now, and I think it's mixed from I do really look after my hair at the moment. Like I've been really on it with my hair and trying to make sure it's in good condition. Yeah, it feels good. Trying to make sure it's in good condition all the time. But obviously there's only so much you can do that way. But no, it's literally I've got so much regrowth starting and it's definitely thickened up already. I can feel the difference. But last time with Aoife, it got really thick. I'd had really thin hair from having some extensions done a few years back and they'd ruined my hair, the ones I had done. Don't get me wrong, love extensions. I want them back. I just can't afford to get them back right now. But the ones I had just didn't agree with my hair. So they made it worse. Whereas, and then when I got pregnant with Aoife, my hair really came back. It's like I have really fine hair, but I have so much of it. Like it takes me quite a while if I curl it to do. If I'm straightening it, it's a 2-minute job because I can use big things. So I've got new straighteners, but yeah, it's a bit of a task. Am I still tacking off at the moment? Yeah. Right, we're gonna just pop a bit of setting spray on just to. That was the H2O powder ballet, and I have just repurchased it because I love it. But I think I didn't notice how much it was running out until I thought about how it normally feels when it goes on. It feels wet. It don't feel wet anymore. I need new. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this dry down a little bit and then I'll do my eyebrows. I just don't want to put my glasses onto my eyebrows and not set this a bit because it will just come off. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it this time. My hair is getting thicker already. Then we've got dizziness I get anyway. I have no epileptic seizures, non-epileptic. So I do just go dizzy a lot anyway from that. But I have found I keep going dizzy a lot. If I stand up too quick, I'm like, whoa, and sit back down. I'm trying to read my own writing now. Acne. Again, I don't know if this, Aoife, I didn't have much of it, but I don't know if this is because of the pregnancy or being around dogs quite a bit. You won't see it now. It was there before, like here and here. It's a bit more blended in. I've got quite bad acne at the moment. It's quite dried out at the moment, so hoping it starts to leave. But I didn't really have it with Aoife. I don't remember having it with Aoife anyway. I might have done and don't have a clue, but I didn't film back then, so I won't be able to tell you for certain. I think I have like 3 videos from around that time on my channel, my other channel. So yeah, there's not really much documented from that in that way. I wish I had documented it, by the way, because it's nice to look back at it all. But I just couldn't have done. Yeah. Right, eyebrows time. Also, I said, like, I don't know if I'm a fan of this Shein one or Sea Glam, like, eyebrow pencil. I use it all the time. Oh, it's going to run out soon, though. That's the only problem. Let me have a look. Does it say the shade I got in this? I think it would be the blonde. I always get blonde in my eyeshadows, in my eyebrow pencils, because it's basically the best one to go with my colour skin and stuff. I recently did my eyebrows, so this shouldn't be too bad to fill in now, in the sense of shaping wise. The only thing I hate doing is shaping them. Why has that not gone to my eyebrow? I'm not even asking. Foundation, so I didn't like this at the top of my eyebrow. I'm not even asking right now. I just need to concentrate on this, by the way, because I will draw a line somewhere. I shouldn't be drawing a line if I don't concentrate on what I'm doing with my eyebrows. So, talking about thingy on pause a minute while I just get this done right. I don't want to mess it up too much. That's one. These is, it literally, you can do such a little like hair strands with this. I'm tempted to try a brow pen soon. So I've seen quite a few people using them and like with the 2 prongs on. So very like hair like drawing on. Just getting one that's the right shade for me, because obviously I have quite a darker root than I used to. I used to be very light, as in without even dyeing my hair was naturally a lot lighter, like my red. However, I've grown up. And it's done what my mum's hair did instead of my grandma's. So my grandma on my dad's side, redhead, had her hair went white, like rose gold to white. My mum was red when she was really little. Her mum's side was red. And she went brown. And my hair seems to be following more suit with that side of my family of going a darker colour, which I'm happy with. Do not get me wrong, I'm quite happy with that, because I used to dye my hair a lot and I was bullied a lot for it in school. I think I talked about that in a video I did like a year ago, looking at all the different hairstyles I've done. And I've had every colour of hair, by the way, if you've not seen. Go check that out if you've not seen it. It's quite far back on the channel. I'll see if I can link it in the description if I remember. Because yeah, I've had all sorts. I've had brown, black, bright pink, bright red. My original hair colour's on there actually somewhere, which no one's seen for a long time. Like my actual, from when I was a kid, original hair colour. Obviously now, top of my hair is my own colour, like this is all mine. I've not had it dyed for like over half a year now. Might be pushing a year soon. I'll have to have a look on pictures, see if I can find when I last got it dyed. But yeah, the bottoms have got like brown on them, and then it's the bleach from when I used to dye it yellow, dye it blonde. But yeah, it's mostly my own colour now, which is good to see. And it's just growing so quick. I looked yesterday at a picture from a year ago and my hair was like up here. It's insane the growth I've had on my hair all of a sudden. Like, I've evidently taken care of it a lot better. It's made a big difference as well. Don't get me wrong, it don't look like the most healthy in the world all the way through, but it doesn't look as bad as it was doing at one point. So I'll take a win when I look back. It looks miles better now than it used to do, especially now I've like kind of gone more natural in my colour and just kept close to my own. And that was mainly from, at first it was for affordability, because I couldn't be bothered paying that much to get my hair done. Don't get me wrong, it weren't expensive. Like, my hairdresser only charged like £85 to get my hair fully dyed and cut and everything. But it was like, I pay 85 quid, or I can pay 30 quid and just get it cut. And the colour's near, the colour I'm getting it dyed is not too far from my own anyway, so it's kind of defeats the object. That's why I stopped doing it. Right, palettes wise, for eyes, I'm looking at using my W7 one that I mentioned in the giveaway video, because I do love this palette. Yeah, so back to pregnancy now. I can actually talk about it without having to concentrate like mental. The other one is breast tenderness and them growing, because believe you me, they have grown. I'm known to have quite big boobs anyway, like, I'm not going to pretend. I have to. That's the end of it. I do. However, yeah, they got bigger already this time. Aoife, I don't think it happened very early. It was quite late on it with Aoife, but oh no, this time it was a lot earlier. Don't get me wrong, it's not the worst thing in the world. It could be a lot worse, like the problem, but it's not the most comfortable feeling in the world at all. Just gonna try this shade first and see how it goes on this corner into the crease. I don't know what colours I'm doing today properly, so we're gonna find out as I go. I know I'm wearing green trousers, so also none of my trousers fit. Nothing fits anymore. Like, my shorts do, so I've got maternity ones and they're all cycling shorts, so they're dead stretchy. I had some like elasticated waist like jeans that I've been living in. They are now getting too tight in my bump. Like, I can feel it. It's really uncomfortable. And I don't want anything pressing on my bump, obviously, because as well, if this baby's anything like Aoife, it is their worst nightmare. Aoife used to kick like mad if someone put pressure on my stomach, ever. Like, she'd just boot them away. So if they're anything like Aoife, they will not be appreciative of anything going, like putting pressure on them. So I'm being very wary of that anyway. But yeah, it's one of them, like, clothes don't fit either. Tops I'm okay, I've mentioned it. My bras still fit, surprisingly. That is one thing I will say. Surprisingly, my bras do still fit, which I'll take a win where one exists. And they still fit at the moment, which could easily change overnight, I'm not going to lie. I'm just hoping it doesn't, because we're going on holiday soon and I need them to fit for holiday. I'm hoping they still fit for holiday. Preferably. God, I love these ones so much. I've ended up going in with a bit of a lighter shade all over just to give a bit more depth, because it's just not doing what I wanted it to do there. This eye doesn't seem to want to take anything in. I don't know why. Let me try again with it. Just got a bit of excess off. That might be better. It's just being very awkward today. I have got this sometimes with this eye. But I've got those little like cuts on my face. I don't know where they've come from. It could be Eva's claws. I've cut them recently, but they're claws. The last one I have on this list, and is very much one I feel my pregnancies, is pressure in the hips. And this is up to now as well, since you got all pregnancy. It's pressure in the hips. So I really feel this, but I have bad hips. So my left hip has been bad for a long time now. I've had issues with it here and there, and then we had a car accident along after having Aoife. It wasn't a really bad accident, like someone just went into the back of us. I seemed to take the brunt of it. I really hurt my hip in it, and I also gave birth on my left side on that hip. And at the back end of my pregnancy with Aoife, my hip dislocated. So that hip is like quite bad because of all that, which makes it like hard to work with that hip now, especially this pregnancy. However, I've found, joy of joys, that my other hip is starting to hurt as well this pregnancy, which I wasn't. I'm just going with a dark shade around the edges now, just to try and give a bit of 2 different tones. It's like quite orangey, like burnt sunset sort of colours. I kind of like it. You know, I glitter as well a bit, because I just can't help myself. I like a bit of glitter. Yeah, I really like that shade around the edge. Eyeshadow for me is like just where I get to play, because I never know what exactly I'm going to want that day. So apparently we're going with this. It just kind of happens as it goes. I'm like, okay, today we're doing this then. I'll tell you what shades I used in a minute as well when I have glasses on, I can tell you. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot of pressure in both hips, but it doesn't help. We found like Aoife sat in my left hip the whole pregnancy, my scans, everything, she sat in my left hip. This one is in my right hip. Both my scan this week, they sat very to the right when I went for my scans the last few weeks. Every time when they were scanning me, they pulled on my right. It's like they had to put a lot of pressure on to get the position right for some of the measurements at my 12 week. And I had so much like pain around where they put the pressure on afterwards. Like you could feel they were doing it around the right, because it was sore to touch for a long time afterwards. Trying to know what colour I want to go with. Do I swatch that? Oh, actually no, I like that one. Okay, we're going to try this one, see how the pigment works with it. Right, let's see how we go. Okay, yeah, I like that. I really, really like that. Yeah, that works for me. That definitely works for me. Wow. The fact this palette as well, like the cost of a W7 palette is just so worth it. I think this is like a £15 palette, to be fair. Bought £15 for this size of an eyeshadow palette. And this pigmentation of an eyeshadow palette, I'll pay. Considering the cost of other ones that are a lot smaller and do not have even close to the pigmentation, nor have even close to the colours. I think I might have to go into a different one though to get a corner shade, because they're all a bit dark, the glitters in that. So I need to have a look if I've got a lighter glitter in one of the mauser ones. I definitely don't in that one. I think my Lancome might have it. Yeah, it does. It's just in the top corner there. Let's pull a bit of that in the corners. Put that in there. Okay, yeah. Okay, I really like the eye look. I'll put my glasses on before I do my mascara, and I'll tell you what I used on that. But yeah, pressure in my hips is not fun. I'll try in a minute to stand up and show you my bump a bit, because I've got the bump starting. So I used BU, which is this shade here. The one on the edges is in Power down here. That's what I used at the end, just to darken everything off. In the centre, I used Heyday and Beautiful mixed together, so I used two at top and bottom. Then I did use a little bit of Proud just to blend it through. Glitter wise, I used Stardom down here, and you can see I've used a bit of Stardom quite a bit. And I've used Leader quite a bit as well. I've not used Fame or Money yet, and Supremacy, I've definitely swatched Supremacy because I love that one. I really like it. There's two cream eyeshadows in there actually as well. That's the Influence palette. It's really nice pressed pigment palette, and it's definitely pigment, I'll tell you that much. And then I just popped that shade of my Lancome in the corners. It is much more glistening than you can see. It's just very much getting close to pan, because I use it a lot when I do my eyes. So normally recently I've been using the Tarte Tubing mascara, which I am obsessed with. However, today I fancy trying my Swede one, which I've not opened and used yet. And I keep saying I'm going to use it, never tried it. So I'm going to try it today. If I don't like it, I can pass it on to my mum. If I love it, it's a new mascara. Yeah, I think that's everything. Like, pregnancy-wise, I can think of to tell you, like, from symptoms I've really noticed. Obviously, this time's a lot different as well, because I've got a toddler, which changes pregnancy a lot. Like, when I was pregnant with Aoife, I wasn't in work, so I was off sick due to my seizures, and we're still trying to, like, identify a lot of stuff with them. And trying to see if we could find ways to stop them, which meant I had a lot of time, like, to on hand to, like, be able to have a nap and be able to look after myself a lot more. Whereas now I have to look after the toddler, which is my priority. So now I don't really do a lot of the self side of it, unless Cal's available. Like, on weekends, he'll let me sleep in and stuff like that to let me try and catch up on a bit of sleep and get somewhere with not feeling and looking half asleep. Like, the other day he looked at me and was like, no, go to bed. I got told because I looked that tired. I'm trying to decide if I like this brush. Very similar to the one in that Shein one the other day, and I'm just not sure. I like the formula. I really like the formula. It's going on very nicely that way. I don't know if I like the brush. Was it the wand? Sorry if I'm mumbling, I'm trying to concentrate and not get mascara everywhere. Something about having, like, glasses, it's really hard work doing your makeup. So I've got to see what I'm doing without them. And the thing is, I'm both long and short-sighted, by the way, so I can't see anything up close very well without really focusing my eyes. And then distance I really struggle with, it blurs a lot. So it's a lot more work to try and actually see what in the world I am doing. Yeah, it's been two very different pregnancies, not even just because of the symptoms, but because of having a child already. It makes a big difference. It'll be helpful when she goes nursery in September, because I have then obviously got my days available that if I do need to sleep, I can if I do need to. But the worst time for being tired is normally the first trimester, because it's your body's just knackered and it's all this new stuff happening. Whereas with The second, you know, it's like getting your energy back in your second trimester, which I am so excited for. Because I'm not going to lie, sometimes filming has been really hard recently for me, because it's being able to have energy to sit and film. It's been a lot hard. Like, vlogging's been fine, because as long as I don't mention, like, until I announced that I was pregnant, I could, you know, just do it here and there, and just add it into my day-to-day. But sitting and filming a video has been a bit harder, because I've had to have, like, the time, like, sitting and planning the videos and stuff has just been a bit different from me at the moment, because I'm trying to plan stuff that's also works well for me energy-wise. Okay, I'm going to come up closer to you so you can see. I don't know my bottom lashes, my legs are really long and it just smudges. But that's how the eyes look. I quite like it. See how it lasts for the day, and we'll see how I feel about it. So last but not least, I'm going to try this Slip Dew highlighter. So this is a cream highlighter in Mother of Pearl. This is from Made by Mitchell. I think it was in my advent calendar, I want to say. It's from my advent calendar, because most of my Made by Mitchell is. This is how it looks. It's stunning under that light. But I just want to put a little bit, I've got plenty on there, up here and see how it goes, because obviously it's over powder a bit, but normally these sort of ones are okay over powders, so I'm like, let's try my look and see how it goes, because I do like a bit of shine, and my powders take a lot of that out on my cheeks. So I need to find a good, like, powder blush that is glowy. Like, that looks quite nice, actually. I don't know if it's this, that, or my actual, like, stuff I already have on. I'll put a bit above there, like some of my Cupid's bow. A bit down my nose. And then I'm going to just set that again to make sure everything's nice and set. And then lips. For now, I'm going to pop, like, Aoife always pinches this, but I just pop this on until just before I leave the house, only because it hydrates my lips until I leave the house. And it's one of the Colourpop X Pokemon ones. It's the Ditto one, because my Pikachu's in one of my handbags. I always use this one, and I sold the Jigglypuff because I just didn't use it. There's no point in having 3 of them when I don't use all of them. This one stays in my makeup bag, and the other stays in my handbag. And he likes these. But they're nice and easy. The pH on them is really good, and they're really hydrating. I'll just use that until I go out later, and then just before I leave, or just before I get out of the car, I'll put an actual lipstick on. Because I'll be drinking, like, I've got a cup of tea there. I'm going to be drinking that and stuff. It's just going to rub my lipstick off, so there's no point. What I can do, if I pat my hand there, here, let me show you. Pop that there, you can see it going pink now. Like, it's a really nice pH one, pH changing one. But that is my makeup done. I'll come back once my hair's done and I'm ready, and I'll show you everything. And I guess what you can say is one more symptom of pregnancy. Bump. So first pregnancy, bump takes a while to start, because your abdomen's not stretched, your muscles haven't done this before. So it takes them a lot longer to do all the stretching and making space for the baby. However, second time round, your uterus knows how to stretch. Your abdomen knows how to stretch. Everything knows what it's doing in your body. Your body is so smart with what it knows how to do. Like, my body knew to tell me no when I was having tea, which is caffeinated. And it was like, something's not right, and made me know something wasn't right in my body, and that I needed to check everything. Obviously, I had to do a test and found I was pregnant. But your body is so smart in things it can tell you. I've found that so much through this pregnancy. And this makeup bag just not going to show with all my makeup in it now. My powder's not going to fit, but I can just pop that with my eyeshadows. Put that in there, though I keep losing this. So yeah, I guess you could say bump is part of the symptoms, because the second time round you will carry bigger normally. And you have your bump comes out a lot earlier, because obviously the body knows what it's doing. So I'm going to try to set you up somewhere so I can try and show you bump. And there is a bump. Don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I know I have, like, a bit of a stomach anyway. But it's solid now. It's gone solid, which means my bump is there. I knew it would show quick, so I showed quick with Aoife. Anyway, I did show quite quick with her, but oh yes, it's definitely showing. So let me just move you about and jig you about, and I'll try to show you. Okay, let's see if I can show the bump is starting here. This is where the bump's starting. That is solid to touch. It's bizarre having it starting already. Bring you down a bit now because you don't need to be high up now because I don't need to show it that much. But yeah, wow, it's darker over here than it was over there in that window. But yeah, I'll do my hair now, jump back and show you the end result of getting ready and what I'm wearing, because I think I've found some trousers. I don't think I've found a top to go with them. So this could be fun, getting ready today. Okay, so let me just try to get you in a better position. This is, I've just gone with, I straightened and then just curled the ends of my hair. And then just got this jumpsuit on because there's just nothing fits well. Because as you can see, someone's trying to say hello and nothing fits around the bottom now because this is where the bumps are worst. And I'm also bloating, so it's like getting something that fits around there doesn't feel uncomfortable, and tight on me is hard. This should sit up like that, but with the bump I end up with it pulling too far. But yeah, this is how we're looking. Like I said, I'll pop lipstick on before I leave the house. But thank you for watching. This hair is just not going to stay. Like, look. Don't even curl that. Yeah, this isn't going to stay. It's going to end up looking really weird. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.